So it's like, you know, I went through a month there where I was training, and then it's like, well, it's looking like this guy's not going to get his visa. We're going to scrap him. And so they tried to make the Covington fight again to where that didn't. So it was that constant, okay, I'm going to have a fight. And that you know, making that switch mentally, okay, from not fighting to, okay, I'm fighting now, to not fighting to, okay, I'm fighting, you know, it was kind of frustrating. But when they eventually said, okay, well, you know, he got his visa, the fight can be on. And then I realized the fight could be on. And then the opponent kind of helped helped steer me in that direction by starting to, you know, kind of try to rile me up. And I'm gonna be honest, he's got a couple of fans because they DM me, they helped his
That's the best, right?
Yeah.
The supporters are.
Oh my God. They DM me, they were making memes, so I'm like, oh, okay, so you really want to get beat up. All right, let's do it then. So, you know, it was just making that switch. I just mentally, once I get in and I plug in, there's no turning back.
You've been critical of him, his skills and everything. You're not shy about it. Why is it that you feel that way? I mean, I know you're not taking him lightly. I know you're not thinking about Colby yet. I know you have a job to do. But where does it come from? Like breaking him down? Like,
yeah, it's not. I'm not saying he's not. He's a tough guy.
Of course,
I give him credit for that. He's a tough guy, but he's just a guy that loves to fight. You know, he's just a journeyman. His attitude is just throw me in there with the toughest guy. I just want to fight and see what happens. I'm not like that. I was thrown into the deep end from the gate. I came out, you know, when I left wrestling, I knew nothing. I knew I could throw a jab because I watched a lot of boxing. That was it. You know, and I knew I could take anybody down and hold them down. That was it. But I got thrown into a room with, just to name a few, Rashad Evans, Anthony Johnson, Vitor Belfort, Alistair Overeem, Tyrone Spong, George Santiago, Jay-Z Cavalcante. I got thrown into that room and I needed to survive. And we sparred twice a week, and everyone knew how we sparred twice. So I had to survive.
We've seen some videos.
Yeah, so I had to survive through that, and I'm still here today. There's nothing that any of these guys can throw at me that I haven't seen, and I have an amazing staff behind me to where I learned the fundamentals from the start. You know, some of these guys, of course, you know, you want to learn the flashy, cool stuff first, but I was taught the fundamentals from the start, which is what carries you even when everything else fails.
Yeah, and that really shows in your fights, man. I mean, you start these things, you get on, your stand-up has gotten better and better, in my opinion, every time you fight. But it's all coming from using that jab, keeping your distance, and using your wrestling the way you do when you need to, and your ground and pounds, obviously. You know, you stay busy. So, do you think with this guy, do you think he's going to come out, just try to slug with you and try to catch you early? He's obviously not going to try to.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Are you ready for a bit of
prepare. Yeah, I prepare for all of it because, I mean, he has to know that, hey, if this guy gets me down, I'm not getting up.
Yeah, so that's right.
So he has to know that, but he has to also know that, hey, I got to be cautious how I approach. If I come too aggressive, I can change levels in a heartbeat and get him down there. And so I'm prepared for everything. I want him to try to play the stand-up game. Just stand there and try to train to where give me time to snipe you and find something. So I would like that. I would like a clean cut, clean knockout. I would like that.
Looking for that KO.
Yeah, I would like a clean one. It probably might not be as reckless as my last fight. You know, the last fight was, I needed to prove a point.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna ask you. It's like, you know, these doubters came at you. It's almost challenging you to get better striking. You go out there and you knock Sergio Moraes out.
Yeah, and so the problem was, it wasn't that I didn't have the striking. I have the striking, but as I mentioned, like, I'm in this to be the best. I came to compete.
If you know you can take a guy down and he can't move, why the hell?
Yeah. So my thing was, when I came into it, it's like, I'm gonna win. I mean, I fought that when I fought the Russian guy, Alexander Yankolev, and he fought Damian Maia. He won a round versus Damian Maia. You know, and I dominated him from start to finish. I pretty much, and then there, I felt him. I broke his soul. he almost cried in the cage. And so when I go do stuff like that, I know I have the ability to win the fight anyway. But the more you grow in the sport, the more you understand that it's not just about winning. Yes, that's the most important thing, but it's not just about winning. You have to entertain these casual fans as well. Like the people that don't know, they tune in to watch a fight. They don't know the intricacies of what goes down on the ground, the grappling and things like that. And so I had the ability to put that on, but it was just, for me at that point, it was just about winning. But now it's still about winning, but now it's about winning and opening up and actually giving them a shot.
Trying to make it stable.
Yeah, you have that striking ability, you have that knockout power that we've seen now, and you know that you, of all people, especially in the welterweight division, you can almost get a little reckless because what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Fight go to the mat?
Yeah. And so that last fight was, okay, I need to put it. People keep doubting me, thinking that I can't just stand and strike, and I need to go ahead and put a stamp on it, and that's what I did. But this fight, I'm just going to take whatever comes, I'm all for the path of least resistance, but, I'm gonna take my time and really see what he presents to me.
Awesome. Got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'm excited to see you fight, man.
I'm excited.
I appreciate you taking the time.
All right, man.
Good luck with everything.
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good luck, fellas.
Can't wait.
Take care, man. I'll be seeing you around.
All right.